I was trying to have a series of Lent books which picked up the three priorities I've been pursuing in my time as Archbishop. The one around prayer and the religious life, reconciliation, evangelism, and witness. And so this is the first one, which is the one on reconciliation. So it's fitting in with what was an emphasis in what I was doing, but by a wonderful stroke of providence, it happens to have come out at a time when I think people are talking about reconciliation more than for many, many years. I think some of them would be more obvious, some less obvious. I'm thinking of a particular bit of work that I was peripherally involved with 15 years ago now, in an area where there was conflict which had gone on intermittently for a very long time, had broken out again between two ethnic groups. And there'd been several thousand people killed, and there'd been about 150,000 displaced. Whole area of country with all the villages and towns destroyed. And it was really quite simple. There was some visiting done by myself and then team working on that, some training of community leaders, and then a very slow building, starting with the community leaders and then working through the youth and the women, of encouraging communication as tensions rose, to build stronger relationships. And it involved nothing very dramatic, some mobile phones, people having each other's telephone numbers, little help for the local security forces to head off armed attacks. And by the grace of God, over 3 or 4 years, the tensions were managed, and at the end of that, the area began to be repopulated by the IDPs, and to this day, it's tense at times, not invariably successful, there seems to be a steady building of reconciliation. I think they will take away hope. There is a great sense that conflict and destructive conflict's inevitable. It's not whether we have conflict, it's how we deal with conflict. It can be very constructive. But there seems to be a pervasive sense that conflict is always going to be binary. I win, you lose, or you win, I lose. Zero-sum game. Anything I don't win is a gain for you, and vice versa. This book is challenging. It comes from the Global South, from someone formed in the Global South. Its use of scripture is remarkable and opens fresh insights. It is prophetic and uncomfortable for a Global North readership in places. There'll be things where you'll put it down and say, oh, no. And then you'll go back and pick it up again because you think, well, I want to know what happens next. And I think that people who read this in a group carefully, who battle away with each other over some of it, will end up with a hope that reconciliation is always a possibility.